Hey, peace and blessings, YouTubers. Welcome back. I'm back here with another edition of Protect Your Neck. Today, we're going to work on some stuff that enough of you guys have wrote into and asked about. Is fighting off of a wall. And it is very, very important that martial artists and just people in general learn how to fight off a wall, because it's a very common scenario, you know, whether you're being bullied or attacked outside or just any other place there's a wall. It's a very big thing to learn how to fight off this, because the wall is not your friend unless you are on the offensive. You know, if you're in complete defense mode here, the wall is definitely not going to give you the same elasticity that ropes will if you box, or, you know, if you're fighting off a cage in MMA, you might be a little more adept at fighting off of that. But again, that's combat sports, and this is real life. So, you know, there's going to be some give and take and some trade-off here. I have with me a very, very skilled martial artist by the name of Grant, United States Marine. We're going to work a couple scenarios off the wall from both of our standpoints and things that we like to do and we would do hypothetically in these situations. And hopefully you find these insightful and useful. And again, you can work in any little twist that you guys are training with. My word is not law. I'm just giving you a couple scenarios right here. And it's also going to be a good thing because I'm only 5'8", Grant's 6'1". There's going to be a lot of differences where you can see how size does indeed play a factor into self-defense. If you're trained to hurt, you're trained to hurt, but there are situations where you're going to have to keep in mind, this dude's bigger than me, this guy's littler than me, I can do X, Y, and Z, I can't do A, B, and C. All right, so this is what we're going to do first. I'm going to be attacking Grant. He's going to show you some really good stuff off the wall right here. Very practical stuff. It's going to be very painful. Here, you're going to get the two-handed grab. Someone, you know, in a bar fight, you know, drawn to you, whatever. The first thing Grant's going to do is keep his hands on the outside. Now he has two hands to strike me with. He's going to then secure one of my hands for the sake of you guys seeing the technique. He's going to get my left hand here. He's going to throw an elbow or a hook first, get my attention off of it. Then he's going to come by, boom, right here. You see how he's arm-barring me? He got me locked up. Great position. He's in a dominant stance right here. I'm going to be in a lot of pain. All right, now he's going to chicken wing this left arm back and choke. Right there. All right, there's some good Marine Corps martial arts for you. Hoorah, simplify and all that good shit. All right, so again, I'm going to show you guys this. He's going to break it down just a little quicker now. We're going to see the left, the hook, the lock, and the choke. All right, so I come in, slam him against the wall, boom, hit, boom. Ouch. It's not going to feel good, all right? The whole purpose of this right here is great against a one-on-one attacker, all right? He has me locked up. I'm on the ground. Boom, choked out, all that. The rear naked choke is painful as shit. And when you're down there at this point, when he got the hooks in, there's nothing you can do. There's really not. Unless you can completely just turn into a puddle, you're over with. So, one more time. Grant is going to throw the outside hand. It doesn't matter what you do at this point. You can just hit him, slap him, whatever. He's going to come back. Boom, right here. This is the biggest thing right here, is locking somebody down, securing them to where they're not going to move. All right. Here, pull his back. Got me in the choke. And that's it. Whew, I hate being choked. Part of the game though, man. You guys need it, so I'll teach it. The other thing we're going to do right here is, this is why it is terrible to grab somebody with two hands. You're going to see, is because you're relinquishing your weapons. These are your weapons right here. Your hands and your feet are your primary weapons. So I'm here. I got Grant against the wall. It doesn't matter where I grab him, here, whatever. He still has two hands, to my none now. So I got him in here. He's going to grab my sleeves and pull in for me. Boom, headbutt. That's instantly going to melt somebody. And if it doesn't, it's going to at least bow the back to where you... I don't care how bad you are. You take a headbutt to the bridge of the nose, you're going down. I don't give a fuck how bad you think you are. Take that and see what happens. So I'm here, right here. Grant snatches me up. Boom. Now the next thing he's going to do is he's going to throw a knee into the midsection because he's off the wall. The wall is no longer a factor. Now it's just a straight stand-up, okay? He already hit me. Boom. I'm going to fold over against his knee. He's going to knee or elbow me and come back for a choke. Go ahead. He's going to come here. Boom. The headbutt. Boom. Bam. Boom. Right there. This is great because there's multiple attacks going on off of one pretty much movement. We'll break it down for you. He hit the headbutt. Bam, right here. The knee comes up next. Now he's going to throw one hand across my face. Boom, the elbow. It comes back. There, he's going to choke. And he can either just hit me with the standing guillotine, or, you know, you can get on your Jake the Snake Roberts, DDT him to the ground if you want. Again, this is self-defense. If you're going to DDT somebody, I hope you got a damn good lawyer because you're going in for manslaughter. You know, that's pretty much it. And unless you absolutely got to kill this motherfucker, I strongly advise against it. But, hey, some people need DDT. It'd be fun as hell to do. I'm not mad at you. So you guys are going to see it again. I grabbed him. He grabs me back. Headbutt right there. Then he's going to throw the knee. Boom. The knee's going to be terrible for me. He throws the elbow hook. 1, 2, come back. Standing guillotine choke. And right there. Now, while this is all great stuff, you got to be mindful. If this guy has friends with him, he's looking, you know, his friends are all looking, oh shit, my man's getting tapped out. There's always Gracie over here. He got him in the, you know, you might get jumped on at that point. So hopefully, you know, you can move after that. But this is excellent for a one-on-one scenario against the wall. Now, what we're going to do is Grant's going to attack me now. And again, we already mentioned he has his hands here. I have my hands free. The first thing I'm going to do is just box the ears. Boom. Right here, pressure points. Tiger palm, leopard palm to the ears. He's going to be unconscious. And even if you don't hit with enough force, he's still going to go back and at least let go of the grip. And then you can turn it into a boxing match, whatever. We're not going to go over that. It'll be another video. All right, so I can hit here. Boom. Right there. If that doesn't work, or if, you know, you're not comfortable with the ear techniques, you have all these different things in the sinus cavity that you can attack. Take away the vision. You have thumbs. Take the thumbs to the eyes. Those are great. Right underneath the mandible, you can either grab here, anywhere, you can grab the throat, whatever you want to do. You still have hands. Draw some damage. Create pathology so if this goes to the police, you can see, I was attacked, this is what I did to him. Bam, there you go. From a law enforcement standpoint or as a defendant in court, this is what you may or may not need. Another thing, I'm going behind the ears. I've done this in the video before. You can either use your index finger or your thumbs. It brings somebody down. He's in pain. He's wincing. He's not faking this. This shit hurts and I'm not applying any strength. One more thing. The forearm to the neck. Right here. The forearm to the neck. Master Kenny Muhammad does this a lot. I love it. Boom. Right there. The forearm to the neck is bringing somebody down. That's some stuff right there. Just striking off here. What you cannot do, unless you are a giant or Sagat from Street Fighter, you are not throwing a knee off the wall. If Grant locks his arms all the way out, or like a bouncer or somebody would in a club, where they're smaller, or I'm smaller, he's larger. Even if I pull him in, now I'm choking myself. Right here. It's not going to work, the kick or knee off the wall. You're trying to get your front kick up, you can be flexible. I'm flexible. I can at least get this in here, but look. Now he's just going to like toss the shit out of me. Any judo throw in the world is going to work there. Kicking off the wall is not going to be great. Also, if you manage to get your kick off, you got to worry about moving your body backwards to throw the kick, which is going to result in you smashing your head off the wall. Let's use common sense here, people. So what I'm going to do is if I want to use my legs, I'm going low. I got all this leg to work with. So, Grant's here. I'm going to throw this left leg to his outside, or his leg closest to me, and he's just going to go down. Right there. It's just going to be shin to the perineal. Or, no, perineal's on the outside, I'm sorry. It's going to be the inside. Boom, right there. That's going to bring somebody down. I'm not booting them because we're training right now. This is going to work right there. Then you can do whatever you want because he's sitting on his ass. Take him out at that point. Make him regret grabbing you. Let's say this is a skilled guy. Okay? I'm going to throw my leg. He checks it. That's going to feel terrible. Anderson Silva, Chris Weidman, right there. I'm throwing this leg in. He checks it, knee to shin. If you're not conditioned for it, even if you are, you're going to feel that. So maybe I'm anticipating him doing that. I'm going to throw here, fake, right here. I throw the other leg just to get him off. And then he's going to go down. I guarantee he's going down. Because why? He's already turning his knee in, which is shifting his center of gravity this way. So I throw this, boom. This little subtle change in the movement. If I'm already grabbing him as well, I can just throw the knee or the shin in here, and now look at him. He's completely mine. Even if he brings me to the ground, I still have a great chance to end up on top. While everything is not going to happen 100% the way you practice it, it is good to get down there and familiarize yourself what happens if he just throws it and ends on top of you. We're not going to do that right now. I want you guys to practice that. Again, here we are. 1, 2, here. At this point, I have an arm left. I can just really lock him up here. However he falls, if he falls flat on the stomach, which is great, then you can just drive a knee into his back, beat on him, get up, subdue him until the cops come. Do something. Do not sit there all day. You don't have all day in a street fight. Again, he's here. Boom, boom, right here. And he's already going down. Very easy. Doesn't take strength. We're both pretty close in weight, around the high 160s, low 170s. Here again is something else you can do if you are good at your jiu-jitsu, or you have a very good understanding of joint manipulation. You have 2 hands here, pull them in here, walk right over. You guys may not have seen that on the camera, but all I did was he got me here, I'm collapsing him down here. And then you can pretty much do whatever you want with him, right there. All right, I don't really advise that. You can if you want. This is more of if you're completely outclassing somebody. You can just lock them in a bar fight. Dude, cool out. You hot right now. You fucking with the wrong guy. And you can, get his shirt here so he can't do anything at all, as opposed to biting you. All right. The final thing is spatial awareness is important in self-defense. It's 100% of the battle. If you have spatial awareness, you can completely circumvent a situation where you're in danger. You can just take away someone's intent by keeping distance. If you just really don't want to fight, maybe you're out with your girlfriend, or you're sick, you got the flu. Anybody can have a bad day. I could walk out here and get my ass kicked if I have the flu. It can happen to anybody. So I'm creating the distance, or keeping it here if I know he wants to fight. If he comes charging in like a raging bull, I can throw him into the wall, or I can just wait till the last minute. Like, come on, dude. Fine. Hey, you. Whoop! And there, and I'm out. And I'm going home. Because he just ate a wall for lunch. Alright? If you're not that fortunate, and he's coming in, and you're like, oh shit, the deer in headlights come in, boom! You can throw a kick in. It might not be that effective. Me personally, boxing is the first thing I'm going to do. I've been doing martial arts for 23 years. Boxing is my favorite sport. Y'all know I love to box. The first thing I'm doing, he's coming here, whap, boom. I might come straight into the ribs, hook, let him come around here, bam, bam, bam. Whatever, I'm gonna get my Mayweather Jr. on. He comes in, I can throw him into the wall. Knee. You can attack all the good organs over here. He comes around, bam, bam. You're gonna need to learn how to punch for that though. One final thing that I would really advise against doing. He's coming in against you, do not turn in for a side kick. Do not, he jams you up in here, you're dead to rights. You are dead. And even if you stymie the side, if he stymies the side kick, you get it out. He can just turn you over, ankle lock the hell out of you on some Ken Shamrock shit. You're gonna be bad here if you go into dojo mode, right? Yeah, I'm ready. I've been training. No, please, I beg you, do not do that because you're gonna get fucked up. All right. One more time, Grant coming off here. You can go low line, and if you want to do like a drop toe hold, then he comes back, separate, come forward again. You might be able to hit there, come around, do some crazy shit. I really don't advise it, but if you got it in you, hey, better man than me, then you really don't need this video.
Cement's a different world.
Yeah, cement is a whole different world. We're luckily on padded floors, but we can pretty much do anything we want. This is a cement wall. I'm gonna go to the outside real quick that I do like to do. Grant comes in, boom, I can come here, and you can get the arm, wrench it up. Police do this, lock them in here, and you can pretty much hold them here, all right? That's if you're really good with your locks. You have to practice your flows for a long time to get there. But these are just a few situations that we came up with, just threw them against the wall, seeing what stick. Hopefully you guys find this effective. This is my first video back in about a year. I thank you guys so much for writing in, constantly subscribing. I'm over 500,000 views. 3,000 plus subscribers. You guys are excellent, man. I missed you. Hope you guys missed me. We'll be back with a ton of videos. I'm getting a new iPhone 6 and a new camera, so we'll get some better angles and footage up here. Until then, man, like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and we out of here. Us.